Y'all, there's a spider. Holy crap.
In
Someone
here?
kill it. No, it's right there.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're spilling possible tea.
The question someone asked me was, what would it take for you to kill a man?
If somebody like hurt me or like one of my closest companions, I would definitely murder them.
I don't think I would want to kill someone. I think I just really badly want to hurt someone for hurting my animals, the things that I love. I'm not down for that.
I feel like everyone has homicidal thoughts at one point or another. But it's like the fact that we know we could do it, but we don't do it.
I wanted to kill Emily because she would not give me my things back.
Okay, oh gosh. What do you regret the most? If you do have regrets.
Ooh.
I regret just like letting some things happen, like with certain people.
My biggest regret is probably wasting my time on people that don't deserve to have my time being wasted on them.
True.
Ooh, this is a deep question. I'd definitely say my biggest regret is like not putting myself out there as much, because I do hold back on a lot of things. It could be with singing, just things or passions that I like to do. I hold myself back on because I have anxiety, and I use that as an excuse for everything.
Right.
Pretty much using that as an excuse to hold myself back.
I definitely agree. Now that it's senior year, I was like, I really wish that I did all these things and I didn't.
Yeah, like
Oh my
maybe
gosh.
done sports or something.
Because like I wanted to be a cheerleader, like be on prom or something since I was like little, and my mom would never let me do it, but I should have just like gone to auditions, but like, oops.
Like I was saying, oh, that's awkward. Growing up, I was always like, yeah, I want to be a Trojaner. Like, that's something I always wanted to do. Like, I do those, like, show choir clinics and everything. But then, like, come freshman year, like, I quit everything I love because I was so
Right. From Colby was, what was your biggest fear when you were little and how has it changed now?
Talking to adults.
Yeah.
And it's
Authority.
changed a lot because since going to college, I can't have my parents order my food for me anymore.
I didn't like the dark. I feel like a lot of kids don't like the dark. I mean, like, I'm okay with the dark now. Like, I can't sleep unless it is dark.
My biggest fear when I was little was fireworks, because one time my uncle like set off a firework and it tipped over and then it went off in my direction.
So you're like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. I'm scared of the dark. I'm scared of spiders.
Someone asked, how is our love lives?
I will answer that first. Mine is the most simple, non-existent.
My love life, my boyfriend disappeared.
Unfortunately, I was outed to the whole world. And not in the way you think.
She's not gay. I would know.
My mom is probably happy that I am not gay. I'm just gonna say it really fast. I have a boyfriend. I never really told my parents, but they definitely know, and everyone definitely knows because my mom kind of like, I think, found out and then told everyone. Which, whoever told my mom, I'm not really mad at you, but
One of their questions was, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And then the second was advice on how to pick yourself up after a breakup.
well, I can't help with the breakup one. I haven't experienced that in my life.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, this is easy. I don't know.
So in 10 years I will be 27, so that means I will just be settling down after becoming semi-famous as a dancer on a cruise ship. And so I'll probably be like buying a nice apartment and getting a job in like psychology or something.
Myself in 10 years, I would have graduated college and either my major be deaf human services or just sign language studies.
They
You
both
look
know
so
what they
pale
kind
in
of
the
want.
corner.
Hopefully I'm in a relationship and happy.
Times whenever I've gone through a breakup that I actually cared about, like there's really nothing you can do except for like just avoid staying at home and like sulking, because that's of course what you're gonna want to do. But every single time I went out for a couple hours, I literally felt so much better, even if it just happened that day.
Breakups aren't just like boyfriend girlfriend.
Our toes touched.
I know. Girlfriend or boyfriend. So like friend breakups are a thing. So you can answer
Oh.
for that.
Friend breakups, let me tell you. I've had a lot of friend breakups, so My way is I'm a musical person.
Yeah.
And I don't express feelings very well. I guess I bottle them up, and so I write music, I write songs, and then they always sound like love songs, but it's actually like friend songs. But that's my way because I actually feel a lot better after that. And then just surrounding yourself with your good friends, like the ones that aren't gonna stab you in the back. Right. So thanks for all the people who did, which was all of them.
But yeah.
My advice is to maybe branch out and do different things.
What's the most like important thing that you want to have in your life?
A family.
Mine, yeah, that was what mine is. First of all, I want to be successful and have a happy family because I have never had a happy family, so I feel like that's kind of like the most important thing for me to have.
My most important thing to have is, first off, doing something you love, because a lot of people go into a career just for the money. So I would say doing something I love and having loyal people. What is like and something annoying that each of us do?
Ooh. Ali overthinks a lot of things.
That's
so she gets
true.
really scared about like everything because she's like,
what if like this happens? Oh my gosh, what if?
well, not like that. I'm over exaggerating.
Right before we came out here, she was like,
I just thought, what if the cops pulled up? And then I was like, wait, we're in my backyard. If they say anything,
I was like, no cops are gonna show up in your backyard.
Pull up in your backyard.
I kind of think it's just funny.
Yeah.
More than anything, because I'm just like, Allie, nobody's gonna show up in your backyard. Be like, what are you doing out here?
What I find annoying is how you let people come back into your life after they've done so much wrong, and then they end up doing it again. I would say, like, I don't know if I don't know, because she's a very sarcastic person,
right?
And at some points you can't really tell, and then you're just like, oh, my feelings, but then you're like, wait, she's being sarcastic.
Yeah.
But it's like not a bad thing. I don't know.
True.
Like, it's just like you have to kind of understand it, and sometimes it's a little hard to read.
But throughout all the faults, I still love both of you with all my heart. Next question. Okay, this one comes from a very dear friend of ours who says, what do you do if you're pregnant and your boyfriend just broke up with you? I'm not pregnant, in parentheses.
Don't get pregnant.
Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
But if it
honestly,
happens,
I have no idea what I would do. Like, I would be way too scared to tell my mom.
so basically, like, go to someone you trust.
If that happens and you don't want a kid, you can't support a kid, adoption.
Yes, adoption.
A lot of people like adopting like babies right after they're born.
Yeah, but adoption of little kids and teenagers and other children is important too. Who's the top person of backstabbing in my life?
I don't think you guys would expect me to pick this person, but I was friends with her for around 12 years, and she basically used me for a lot of things, just for food, rides. She never really seemed thankful for anything that I did for her. I did a lot of things for this girl. I always had problems with her, so I would say that was probably the biggest backstab, but it's also, I'm not so hurt about it anymore.
For me, it was also someone that I've known for most of my life since kindergarten.
Those
Same
seem
girl.
to be the people that disappoint the most.
Yeah, same thing. Like, I would do so much for her, from letting her family stay at my house. Last year I wasn't invited to her birthday party, but I helped make the decorations, set it up, and drive her grandma to the party, but I wasn't allowed to come. I feel like that one was the one that hurt the most. Hi.
Shout out.
Because I've just tried to see the good in him so many times, but I was like just trying to be so good for him, and like, I don't know, I just always tried to be there and to be a really good person to him, and he was just always like so crappy to me, and then he would always like just do things to hurt me, or he would just like, he's just so inconsiderate. Maria,
Yes.
what's your body count? Guess what mine is?
It is!
I hope you guys like this juicy Q&A, tea spillage. If you like this video, give it a like. If you're one of the people that we talked about in here, I'm very sorry.
I'm not sorry. I don't care. I
Because
really
if you
don't
did us
care.
wrong, then like, that's your fault.
And as always, guys, peace.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I